Mike Moore Media.
Ray Thomas, longtime City of Eden employee, is in our studios today. Welcome, Ray. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Today we're talking about Eden Parks and Recreation Department and some of the things going on around the city. So we're listening. Give us a good update, Ray.
Well, in the past, a whole lot's been going on. Baseball and softball for Prowlers is winding down. They getting done with that next couple weeks, and then tackle football, flag, and cheer will be restoration will be up for that for Prowlers for that. So just touch base with City Hall, and they will let you know prices and how you go about that. Last couple weeks at the park's been great for us. We had Purina opened up their Bark Park there back on the 19th, actually, and it was a really big turnout for that. We had Special Olympics for the first time. Shane Woodall put that on, and that was he did an awesome job of that. Had close to 500 people that was there, part athletes, and had right many people, spectators, so it was a good. Summer camp is getting ready to start up on June 12th. Restoration is out now, so bring your kids out and sign them up. That'll go to mid-August, so they got a lot of stuff planned, from pools to splash pad to going on different kind of outings, so get your kids out and see. A little bit more about Freedom Park. We got cruise-ins at the end of the month, each month. The pool is open. Splash pad is open. And actually, we've had parties at both in the evening, so things are lining up to be a great summer, and I think Freedom Park's going to be the place to be, and the city's going to be a place to be, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah, gosh, Freedom Park, we're so fortunate to have that.
We are.
Let's talk about a couple of things you just mentioned there. The Bark Park, that was great to be there for that.
Yeah.
I got a lot of pictures and a lot of comments on those when I posted them. So thank you, Purina, for that. And I haven't been back since that opened, but it looked like a great facility. So how's that going?
Good. It's I go through there each day, a couple times a day, just kind of seeing what's going on, because we do have a RV pads there too that people are renting a lot, really. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's always somebody there. Couple dogs, people. I mean, it's a good little place to be, I think, for your dogs. It's a lot going on. They got a little course for your dogs to run through, and it's really nice. They did a good job, and the employees at Facility and Grounds did a extremely good job putting it together. Very,
very nice, for sure. And Special Olympics, Shane Woodall involved in that for many years, and that was the first time at Freedom Park, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. Okay. And we got a lot of comments on that. I had talked to him. Me and Shane's pretty good friends, and when he asked me about doing it, I was all on board, because a lot of them kids, they don't do a lot, so it's good to get them out and get them participating in other activities. Mm-hmm. I hope it comes back. We've talked about having it back again, so I think it'll probably be bigger next year. So we'll go through that.
Good. Okay. I know we had a special recognition of the Eden Youth Council at last month's Eden City Council meeting, and some of the projects they're involved in. That's a kind of city-operated, connected group doing some really good things. Doing Freedom Park is one of the places they're hanging out doing good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You mentioned summer camp. I've been promoting this pretty heavily, so you can still register for summer camp at Eden Parks and Recreation.
Mm-hmm. And you can call, and they can get you where you need to be, and tell you a little bit more information about the times to be there in the mornings, and what time pickup time is in the evenings.
Okay. And that's ages 6 to 12, and that's gearing up soon. Starts June 12th.
Right.
Yeah. And I have this came from the city residents, $225, others $250, and you can register at Eden City Hall for summer camp. And you mentioned some of the activities, so lots of good things going on for kids. It is.
Yeah, they're gonna go on a lot of field trips, so it'll be good. We've got more kids than we had in the past, so I mean we're gonna try to make it big each year. So we're gonna see if we can't get a whole lot more kids.
Yeah. Okay. You mentioned a couple of things there. Splash pad. I know that. Has the swimming pool open yet?
Yes.
Swimming pool is open. Mill Avenue. Okay.
Yep.
Let's talk about staffing for that. You see signs everywhere still, now hiring.
Yep.
So how is it? You fully staffed? You need some more people?
We're pretty good. We got an aquatic manager that looks after the splash pad and the pool, so that helps us a lot. We got 11 to 12 guards, and you got to be certified for that. So, I mean, you only have a select few that will do that.
Yeah.
Splash pad, you don't have to be, but we try to run enough people there to have parties in the mornings, parties in the evenings, so you don't. Nobody's really stressed. So we try to hire school-age kids for that, give them opportunity to work and get in the workforce, so they will understand a little bit more about the city.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. I think we got good people.
It takes good people to make it happen.
Absolutely.
You got a good team,
Absolutely.
that's for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
The splash pad, is it second year or is this third year?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That has really been a fun thing since that opened, and first one in the county, and lots of people have really had a good time there.
Yeah, it's crowded. They have a lot of parties. It's a lot of people that go there. It's a lot of grandparents that brings their grandchildren, and it's a good thing. I think you see them running around. It's an ideal spot for that, and I mean it's a good thing for Eden. I mean we're going to try to keep moving forward with everything we do. So
yeah, that's exactly right. While we're kind of hanging out at Freedom Park, the ball fields and all of that, there's a lot to do. A lot of things, a lot of activities happen at Freedom Park.
Yeah, you have a lot of walkers in the morning too. I mean, it's a lot of people that walk the track and actually walk the outside of the park, as far as the parking lots and the trail in the back. So I mean, I couldn't even give you a count. I mean, it's a lot from daylight on to dark. I mean, they're there. So I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah, and I had not been on that Freedom Park, Freedom Park Trail until a couple of years ago, and something was mentioned at City Council, and I thought, you better check this out. So you can get into that from the Central School side, and then from Freedom Park. And I don't know. You said it's used pretty much, but I wasn't really that aware of it. But we've got so many good trails and hiking areas and greenways and nature trails and Matrimony Creek down near us here where we are, and that's probably one that maybe some people don't know about. That's a pretty good trail through the woods there.
It is, and we try to keep it more natural. It was laid out with stone in the beginning, but we've tried to just leave it a little bit natural because it is in a heavy wooded area. So I mean, we're going to try to leave it as natural as we can, and we've marked some areas that's got trees on it, different places that trees is not around the city that are there. So we made people aware of that, and our landings for our canoe accesses. I mean, it'll really pick up once warm weather and people get out. I mean, they're used a lot, a lot.
Yeah, let's talk about the landings, getting us into the water. Yeah, where are they?
Well, we got one at the Greenway right there off of River Road, and that's right there beside Reynolds Pizza. And then we got one at Clay Street below where we're at now. And then we got Leesville Landing, and we also got Draper Landing. And in the upcoming near future, they're going to put a boat access there.
At Draper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really nice for people that wants to go towards Danville that way. And plus, it'll make the river a little bit safer because that way we can run back up the river if we have people that get disoriented on the river. It gives the safety a
little better access.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, good. Yep. Okay, that's very nice. So we got the four river access points around the city. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Let's talk about, you've mentioned some of the activities and things like that are going on, Parks and Rec, but you mentioned field trips a while ago connected to the summer camp. But Carla Huffman, Senior Center Director, she's on a pretty good trip right now.
Yep, she's gone. She took the seniors out to Alaska. They're going on a Alaskan cruise, which is great. I mean, that's a big ordeal, and I mean, my hat's off to her for doing that. She got that all together, and that's nice to do that.
Yeah, there are a lot of moving parts to a cruise to make all that, put all those people together. Do you know right off how many people went on that? Don't want to put you on the spot, but I hadn't talked to her.
I don't really know. It's several. I know that it's more than 5 or 6.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
group.
couples. Yeah, it's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, and her Senior Center there on Orchard Drive, busy all the time.
All the time. She does a really good job with the seniors. She has them out and about. From Bridge Street, and she's organized different stuff that goes on for them from some exercises and stuff, and they do a lot. Tricia Scales and them is at Bridge Street most time. She helps out with some of the seniors there and with the children. Her and Kathy and Vicky Scales will be looking after our summer camp. So we got some really good people that's going to be in great places to make kids feel safer, and I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So we're trying to organize it as a team and get it rolling.
So Bridge Street is the base camp.
Yeah.
Starting there for the summer camp. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, we've got a couple of minutes left. Anything else we need to mention?
Nope. Just want to wish my wife a happy late birthday in April. I didn't talk to you no time around that time, but yeah.
Well, you've been married how many years? Did you say?
Be 25.
25.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
Yep, sure is.
Yep. That's a good number. 25.
Yep.
So what was the what do you give on a 25th anniversary? What?
I don't know. That's going to be a surprise.
Oh, okay. All right. Because that's coming up when?
In November.
In November.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you got some time to plan.
Yeah, I
on
got
that.
some time.
I don't know how that. It's it paper? Is it silver? Is it whatever? And hey, happy early birthday to you next week on the 8th.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep, getting a little bit younger.
Younger is always good. Okay. All right. Well, if someone needs to get more information about Eden Parks and Rec, what's the best way to do it, Ray?
You can call Bridge Street anytime between 8 and 6. Somebody's always there, either myself or Patricia Scales, or like I said, summer camp will be there, so it'll be somebody there during the summer months. And if you need to know anything else about renting the ball fields or anything, you call customer service at City Hall, and they can point you in the right direction. We got some great employees there that very knowledgeable on that, and they make it happen.
Yeah, we've got some good facilities there. CB Hut on Boone Road, been around forever.
And I'll be honest with you, that's probably one of the most rented facilities that we
sure
got.
It is.
I mean, it's rented a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, every time I go up Boone Road, there's something happening there. It seems. Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
Always.
All right. Well, Ray, always good to have you here in the studio.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of activities for the summer all year long with Eden Parks and Recreation Department. And you can always check out their social media pages. That would be on Facebook, Eden Parks and Recreation. And the city's website is edennc.us. And mentioned Carl a moment ago. You can find out what's happening with her on Facebook at Garden of Eden Senior Center.